Use your Twitch Prime on the way out. If you're staying, you're much cooler than everybody else. I think we're in Act 3. I know, right? Prince of Persia's from the 80s, actually. Yeah, well, the SNES version came out in 1992, which is the version we were playing. Thank you very much. Oh, where do I want to go right now? Yeah. Everything is done out of business and money, so problem is crapping on their customers killed their business. Great business model. Rank of most trades. Again, these aren't sentences and you're not saying anything. I don't know what you're saying. Nobody knows what you're saying. We don't know what you're saying. You're gonna moss them. Everything was done out of business? Yeah, businesses do things to... yeah. Businesses are gonna do what's gonna make them money, not what makes you happy.
Faladin.
Thank you. We're not actually... It's not actually gonna happen, like... But I just want to remind everyone that it should. Sequels suck. I don't think all sequels suck. It's not that you don't have to play. I just don't know what you mean. I just don't know what you're saying, Frank. That's all, Frank. I'm trying to understand your general thesis. Yeah, video game sequels actually very rarely suck. They're usually pretty good. I would also argue that we have more of everything now than we've ever had before. Like, there's tons of everything. We just don't watch it. We don't watch it if it's not promoted. We don't watch it if it's not already deemed cool. Where is this Eva lady? That's actually a good point. The first sequel is usually good, the second one sucks. Okay. Counterpoint Shrek 3. That's not a video game. I mean, Nintendo very rarely makes like straight 100% sequels, though. Like, usually they're like... Mario Sunshine is outside of Mario Galaxy. Like, you know, we're not getting a Mario Odyssey 2, it doesn't feel like. Mario 3 is nothing like Mario 2, which is nothing like Mario 1. Lost Levels isn't even really like Mario 1. Lost Levels is a fucking Kaizo game. I mean, OT is a sequel, or Majora's Mask is a sequel to OT, but it's drastically different. Actually, I would argue the Metroid series might be the one exception to Nintendo's rule there. Yeah, the Metroid, specifically Prime, even more so than the 2D ones. Pokemon? Pokemon, yeah. Pokemon. Donkey Kong Country is a rare game, though. They do hate making Metroid games. To be fair, Metroid doesn't sell that well for them. And Japan doesn't buy Metroid like at all. Okay. Now wait. I know where to go. Okay, that helps. That helps me a lot, chat. The new Prime, they're just calling it something different. It's called Luna. Oh, the new Metroid Prime. December 3rd. Yeah, December 3rd. Metroid Luna. The more I drink that, there's no water coming out of it. I don't know why I keep doing it. I keep hoping that the ice is gonna melt and then I'll get water, but the whole point of that cup is the ice doesn't melt.
Ah, Elos.
Buried in the wearing of bells at Fairloom's core, seek my sullen uncle. The one has power to spare. Okay, so we need to go to Bellheart. It is a force of habit, but I feel stupid. Well, that's because the original Metroid sucks. Sorry. Metroid 2 is awesome, though. Even though Metroid 2 is not super Metroidy. But yeah, I don't think the first one's that good, to be... Kinda hate it. AM2R is sick. AM2R is sick. I mean, shit, even the remake Nintendo made was sick, honestly. I mean, I think Super Metroid's like, honestly, one of the greatest games ever. The OG Metroid feels super old. I mean, it is. It is, so that makes sense. It is. I get why you feel like that. I understand that feeling. I'm with you on that. You know what? I agree. Old games are great for nostalgia and speedrunning. I mean, I think there's still plenty of great old video games. Frank, what do you like? Let's talk about that. What do you like? I know the internet's generally used to complain about things you don't like, but what do you like? Tell me that one. I want to know. I want to know this. It said he was underneath the bells, so shouldn't he be down here somewhere? Is your moniker applies a tiny bit of everything? I need specifics. We got specifics on things you don't like. I want specifics on things you do. A little bit of everything, but you don't like sequels. It tells me that I can shit on it. I don't really shit on, I don't yuck people's yums much. What was the last thing that made you smile? Where do I want to go? Ninja Gaiden? Okay. Okay. You wanted to like the Star Wars prequels? Well, those are 30 years old, so I'm not relevant, but still. But that's again another thing that you just named that you don't like, which is not what I asked. I don't know why you did. Why did you default to that? You prefer the prequels to the sequels? Yeah, but that's that again. You're not telling me what you like. You're telling me what you like compared to what you don't like. You see the difference? I'm trying to help you. Do you like weed? We're getting on here. Likes to hate? Everybody does on the internet. Bellheart back rooms. I don't know where I'm going. What am I looking for? The guy. I'm looking for the guy with the trap material. Which I'm assuming he's over here. I'm assuming he's over here, and I'm assuming people aren't just giving crazy, insane spoilers. I already want you to compare or give perspective for what you do like, if you're not allowed to contrast what you don't. Let me show you. I like blowjobs. That doesn't mean I have to hate hand job, you know? Like, you get what I'm saying? I don't hate HJs then. Yes, what I'm saying, Frank, is I'm encouraging you to talk about things you like without having to bring up things you don't like. Rhino Wiz, I am not going where you tell me to go. I'm going the opposite, all right? Do you want to play this game? Do you want to play right now? Go boot up your fucking freaking fudging game. What are you doing, Rhino Wiz? Do you want to just, do you like it when someone stands over your shoulder when they already know something and tells you what to do? Did I lose a bet? It's a play. You ask where it is a bunch of times? Yeah. Okay, well, I haven't asked where it is. In fact, I said, I'm lost, okay? I'm talking to myself. I'm explaining my thought process as I'm going through these things, which is what you want to do as a streamer, you know? I'm not asking you. Did I go Rhino Wiz? Where is this at? But especially don't get frustrated at it. You know, don't get frustrated at it. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me for you knowing something I don't. Because if I got mad at you for knowing things that you don't, ooh-wee. I feel like I've gone everywhere in here. Like I feel like I've gone everywhere to go. But clearly I haven't. Have I tried Googling the answer? Oh. Wow, I really just somehow made that harder on myself. That was funny. I went to that intersection so many times. I swore I had gone down there. Which is Elos. Sorry, I just hate one person's emotes.
Elos.
For the base, we'll be needing a weapon of Weaver's Pass. Search down low, aside the pass of the bone, inside the largest nest. Inside the paths of the bone. Down low. The marrow? Like bone marrow? Or bone grave? I guess it'd be bone grave.
Elos.
Beside the pass of the bone? Inside their largest nests. The bone zone. Inside a weaver's nest? I'm sorry, I know that should mean more to me at this point in this game, but it doesn't. I mean, I'm sure lots of people got bugs on release day. I couldn't imagine having to fix bugs on this game. Okay. Okay. Anyone gonna talk to me? Anyone gonna talk to me? Anyone to talk to? Anybody here? Your sentence gets deleted because it thinks you're dropping links because you're not spacing between your period. I like these like Metroid 1 rooms. Is that just lore? Yeah, you gotta be subbed if you wanna type links. Big Lebowski is my favorite movie of all time. I've seen a lot of movies I've enjoyed recently. Yeah, you can have typos. Oh, nature, Eva, I shall return. Okay, it's not Eva. It's not Eva. No, you won't get clowned for your jokes. You'll only get clowned for lazy jokes. I won't even clown you for your bad jokes. I won't clown you for your offensive jokes. But the thing is, most like, if a joke's funny, it's not offensive. Jokes are only not funny when they're lazy. Like when it's lazy, and then it's like the same thing you've heard like 900 other people say. Yeah. When they're funny, it can't be offensive. When they're lazy. Apps suck for typing. That's another thing I don't like. Frank, I just want you to, I want you to be a glass half full type of guy. That's all. Where else can I even fucking go in here, dude? Have to look harder? Clearly. I should ask Eva? Dude, I asked Eva. She doesn't give a shit. Might be able to age your fervor. Yeah, don't tell me. It's spoilers. We'll find it. We'll find it. Sometimes you gotta struggle. You know why I need to struggle here? So that way everyone that didn't struggle can be like, I'm a better gamer. So they don't get sad when I one-shot whatever boss they just spent 3 hours on. So generous. I do it for you all. Because I love you. Wait. Was this not? Oh, that was one of those things we could fly up. Ooh, mossberry. I'm not looking for his mom. That was rude. I'm looking for someone who's got trap power. Trap bubble bunny. This is, am I just stupid? Am I just missing everyone in here? Like, it doesn't feel like there's anyone else in here at all. Are we at hotter or colder time? I'm not quite at hotter or colder time, but... What did I do in this room? Not quite there. It's definitely something stupid and obvious because the area is not that big. He's thinking about hot and cold time. I am. I'm like, I mean, I wouldn't mind it right now. I'm searching for a homie's brother or whatever. Because he's got special things that I can use for a trap. It's literally just my only quest I have left. Like a berm or a verm? It sounds like a boom. I don't think it sounds like either of those. That sound? Oh, what she says? Friend. Friend. I'm trying to do Silken Soul. I need the snare setter. Friend. That's what I think she's saying. She's probably not saying friend. Pog. That one was kind of hidden though. I'm not really that mad about that one. Not really that mad about that one. Yeah, you guys get hot and cold right now. Ren's your baby's name? Is that the full name? Kind of like that name, dude. When we named our kid, we gave him... We thought he was going to go by his middle name. And instead we just shortened his first name. Is that named after anybody or you just liked it? Rin! I hear friend, but... Could be Vren. Rin. I think it's got to be a weird word. I mean, I guess they do speak English. Have you thought he'd go by his middle name? Why not make it his first name? Because I named him after my dead brother.
Buenera.
Ooh, I bet you regretted asking that, didn't you?
Oh, cacho.
Found it all, did you? Bell ringer, then join me and let's get prepping. I'll be asking both your silks. Yeah, I bet you feel awkward.
Oh, cacho.
The follow-up question is, why would you use the name at all then? What? What? Weird seeing people with the same name as my kid? My brother died 20 years ago, chat.
Aletara.
Benny Frank.
Why would I use that name? Darth Bane, why would I name my kid after my brother? No longer with us? Nah, he's it was one of those things where he came out, like before he was out, we thought we would call him one thing, and then after he came out, we're kind of like, nah, he's this. Could have named him Chat. I almost let Chat pick it. I almost let Chat pick the name. That's a lie. Yeah, different culture, you guys, but you can't imagine giving a kid a name he might go by if I don't really want to use it, like the first name. How old are you, Darthbane? What are you doing? Like, middle names aren't big where you live? You don't know anyone that goes by their middle name? Like, lots of people go by their middle name. Yeah, I feel like plenty of... I bet there's more than one person in chat that goes by their middle name. There's lots of people. There you go. Yeah, the only time it's confusing is when a teacher would hit it up. But either way, like we still use a nickname most of the time. None of your class ever did, for some perspective. Where are you? Are you in America? Germany? So there's no like any history of Germans going by a name that's not their first name or being popularly known by it? There's no history of that? No one? I don't know where to go now. Now is the problem. I don't know where to go. Where did he go? Scale the Citadel and sail the Monarch. And, oh, I go up the Citadel now. Okay. You have a friend that goes by his middle name? Yeah, lots of people do. Yeah, we picked an unbeatable game, and it's definitely harder than I thought. Yeah. I bet there's some people that do that in Germany, but yeah, I don't. Prince of Assuk? It's not. It's rough, man. But yeah, go, like if you want me to even answer your last question, I wanted to have a part of my brother move on with him, so that's why I would name him that. And then why would we call him by his middle name, or the idea is calling him by his middle name? Because it's really hard on his grandma. Yeah. You know what? You know what you might, Darth Bane? You might have friends that do use their middle names as first names, but you don't know it. You just might not know it. Come a long way, Belring, granting wishes, saving bugs, even rousing my sullen friend. The snare is set above our power bond along its thread. To your sight, it may seem like a crude thing. You didn't know your cousin went by a middle name for a long time? I had a friend that, like, we lived together for 3 years, and then one day, when he turns 21, I get to see his ID, and I'm like, your name's Christopher? I've been calling you Byron for years. Sorry, I wanted to make sure I read this. Like, I've lived with you for 3 years, bro. Yeah, so I bet you might have someone. Darth Bane, you might have someone. You just don't know it. This boss goes by her middle name? Mother. fuck? Am I that much? I guess I didn't have any power-ups on my needle. And now I've got like 3. Or do they just make this fight easier because they're like, it's a refight? Don't be lame. Yeah, the first time I didn't have any needle upgrades. Wait, I want a Y this time, right? Anytime. That was a cooler ending. That was a way cooler ending. Yeah, I like that. That's dope. Lace is my favorite character in this. Snared silk. I mean, there's more, right? I didn't think I was in Act 3. I guess that's it. I kinda wish they would have gave her a little bit more something different on that fight, you know? Oh, that's different. We're proud of you too, Voltex. That was cool. Cool. That was cool. The abyss.
Friend.
New objective after the fall. Discover the fate of Fairland. Gotta be honest, guys, I think the first ending was a little bit better for everybody. This game's almost as awesome as Curiosity. If only Curiosity could have sold 1/100th of what this game sold. Very cool. Where am I? On the map. Not. Even 1/1000th? Actually, yeah, 1/1000th would have been pretty awesome. Am I sick now? Oh my god, she's cramping. She needs water, chat. Oh. That would have fall. She's cramping. Hydrate. Dude, when I was young, I used to get cramps playing sports so many, and I never knew why. And it's like, oh, because you don't drink water. Actually, Red Bull does help. That's one of its gigs. Get her some water stat. Oh god, I used to get it like right in my gut. They used to refuse to give us water in high school football. In high school football, they made us run till we puked. That was the deal. I only played 1 year. I was done with it after that shit. I was like, why did I? That first day, I was like, why did I commit to this? Now, they would call that abuse. Yeah. That's some bad coaches. We were a shitty team. We were a bad team, so. We did not win enough games to justify puking, that's for sure. Okay. These people are all. Oh, you got a new Okay. That's different. Where did the cocoon go? It's up there. It's not in here. Now I'm in Act 3. Thanks for letting me know. Can't wait for the series to be finished so you can do the VODs. We'll probably have one big edited VOD. One big edited video. Silksong. The whole thing. They've all gained some new power. Cool. This area sets the tone for Act 3. I mean, I'll say this area feels creepy. Do I hit every wall? I hit a lot of walls. Yeah, I hit a lot of walls. I try to hit a lot of walls, but that doesn't mean I find everything. I don't care about Sherma. I care about map person way more than Sherma. Shocker. Ow. Just an embarrassing fall. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Passed out right there. Passed out drunk. Hey, Red Maiden, 'tis a prayer answered to see you safely wake. Sherma, what has happened here? We're a safe haven, our home. This is what's left in it after the great breaking began. There was that terrible noise from above. Everything shook and fell apart, and the black threads sprung up from beneath. Many a poor Grilgum has already been lost to destruction. You might have been too, if not for some fleeing Pilgrims who found you fallen and carried back to us. I gotta open a window. Hot in here. This isn't the Sherma I know. I must speak with the old caretaker. Do you know what has become of him? I see he has left you his guard. Oh yes, he charged me with looking after those remaining here and said he had to confer with his family down below. They've slunk away to hide in their ruined chapel. I must pay them a visit. Thank you, Sherma. Okay. What a calamity. I've never seen anything like it. Times like this, we must be sure to help each other. Dig deep. You're still selling stuff. Guess who didn't help you out? Map lady? Oh, I can't even argue that, dude. Oh, what new horror besets us? This fresh punishment?
That's fine.
It's neither, good bug. It's disaster. You bear no blame. Hold close to your companions. Yeah, I'm just gonna be real. That one's my bad. That one's my bad, guys. I'm gonna take the blame for this one. Yep. Probably should have just killed him. Wait. Wait, where are we at? Wait, is there not? Aww. Aww. Okay, that's fine. Where's all my stuff? Yeah, I just realized that I don't have any tools. I guess let's try and go down to Grand Bellway and see if that works. If not, I guess we just cruise over. Actually, let me do that one. The bear takes damage, the amulet increases silk regeneration, increases binding. Farm a lantern and burn foes, increase the range of needle attacks. And then we're going to pull beads, sword of the wearer, compass, and there we go. Who is singing? Yeah, I like the opening crest a lot. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I haven't gotten away from it. That's not what I want. Dude, this is gonna be rough if you can't go in the bellways at all. Okay. Oh, that doesn't seem particularly good. That does not seem great at all. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. Bell Eater. Oh. Oh, that's its butthole. Oh, okay. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, you got to really hit the butt. Oh, yeah, I should have benched. Thank you. Thank you. I agree. I should have benched. I forgot to bench 5 minutes ago. I just like a good run back. Okay, Act 3 is awesome. Can I just say that? Act 3 fucking rocks. How could he have known I was entering a boss fight? I mean, I probably should have hit the bench anywhere since it was right there. I feel like there's really not much reason to not hit a bench if you go by it. Effective with his mouth than his asshole. That was bad. Bad. Well, I imagine, like, you know, you practice all these bosses enough, you'll be able to steal soul. Steal soul would be fun, but... What's the point of even doing that, though? Pretty sure it's intended feature of the game to quit out instead of dying to a fight. In a mode where you only have one life. You want to get the achievement, but you suck at the game? Isn't it, you know, speedrunners that have done it? Listen, just because you know guys who have done it, I'm not saying it's not a possible thing just because you know guys have done it. I'm just saying, like, what's the point of doing a one life mode if you're just going to quit out if you're going to die? What was the point? That's all I'm saying. I think this might be a human centipede situation. Yeah, but why don't you just play the regular game then? And save yourself the time of quitting out. To get many hits on this guy without doing that. Yeah, without doing that. There's a Steel Soul only boss. Okay. Shit on me. Somewhere in the 40s. You have a giant answer. The short version is the best way to practice a deathless mode without mods to help saves come through it. But couldn't you just practice a deathless mode with deaths on if your only goal is practice? And then you could just count your deaths and like wouldn't you be doing the same thing? I just think dying, like objectively dying and saving quit are the same thing in this situation there, right? I'm not trolling. I'm genuinely. I mean, the point is to just be like, to give yourself bragging rights, but at the same time, you know it's not the same bragging rights. I don't know. I'm not ranting. I'm genuinely asking the question. They punish you for saving and quitting? Oh shit. Out there. Yeah. Would you cheat your honors thesis? I mean, I think there's a big difference in that and playing a video game. Yeah, that makes sense, Mad Dog. Yeah, let's see the game. Why stop there? Why don't we just... My point is, if you have a deathless mode and you make it impossible to die for yourself. Yeah, there's no, you know? That's all. risk nothing. Bust out the game, Genie. You're cheating yourself. Does a butthole in the face have different HP boxes, I'm wondering? What a... This is a cool fight. It's definitely a fight on patience. Oh! Good boy.
Yeah.
Good boy. Yeah, such a good boy. That's cool. There's all one health pool. Yeah. Good girl. That could have been just a really good dad taking care of his orphan babies, chat. Learn the Beastling call to mimic the song of the bell bass. Summons Beastlings and return together to their mother. Wait, does that mean I can just call it wherever? I can just be like... I can be like... Oh. Cool. Okay, that's actually hot fire. Love. Love. Oh, this place got fucked up.
Yeah.
Aww. On my elevator. Chat, I feel like Act 3 is what caused the extra 4 years on this game.
Da, Finestra.
Cowards, here you hide even as you cause your own land's demise. Cowards!
No, Zobo.
We only did as you asked. Yes, the snare is sprung, the creature is consumed.
Vienta!
You bound it to that void. Don't play daft. You should have well known our family's fixations. Surely you had a hunch. How else could we hope to trap one of your pale kin or see her consumed with such insustainable efficiency? The white knight, she fell with the mother. Oh, the quakes, yes, we have felt their force even here. So the mother resists the dart to save the child. It is my guess I must ascend to the void below and see the clear truth for myself.
Yanara.
So it may be, but I will not watch idle while it crumbles. The groaning docks beyond the caverns of bone. There I must have seen a vessel able to pass below, a heavy bell built for descent. I only need to gain access to an operator to assist, so investigate the docks and uncover the means. Person to age dies so deep, old one, that space below remains unseen, even to our family. Oh, so we're getting all new areas? Getting all new areas? It's kind of crazy. What is that? What is persona non grata? Like, what does that mean? I've never understood that phrase. Undesirable, unwelcome. What do the snails do? Oh, they just cause the demise of everything. No big deal. Forge daughter, these black quakes that now rack your lands. I am seeking them to be quelled at their source, below the lakes of flame. You wish to descend so deep, Pointy Bug. Is it true these docks possess a craft capable? Alas, we ourselves cannot help, whether Phelim's health or fall. Our charge ties us forge. Fallow, there's a bug to ask, and if our fate is as dire as your actions suggest, we are sure he's only needing some quick convincing. Any passage below battles, the one to assist you must remain at the forge as always. Chop. A vicious stabbing trap. The trinket, it wards against the deadly lava and heat around the docks. I feel like I'm gonna need that. Sir, after the lead below, there's a diving bell at the base of the structure that seems fit for the task required to open an operator send deep. As one of the few upon these docks with mind still sound, that role must fall to you. Can't you see I'm busy? Ain't got time but for shoveling. Choose to aid me, and all your efforts will soon be wasted. This kingdom crumbles, it collapse is inevitable. If you wish for your work and your life to continue, you must help me now. Fair. Fair. That's fair. You didn't realize I didn't get any of this stuff before? Get any of what stuff? No. No, I haven't done a lot of shopping. I've been kind of bored of this whole game, to be honest. Rest in the sauna. GrandPooBear. I know, please sub. An old diving bell is doors tightly shut with an ornate clamp. Okay. Oh, miss, how has this been? A lot of dials to be tracking, but at least controls seem in good order. From here, I can guide your bell down, best as any bug. No one does, miss. Those who use them dive are all long dead, or cursed to the life. There ain't no bug left that's been alive or brave or stupid enough to try. It'll work the best I can. Can't do much more, I'm afraid. At least the forging of these docks were built to last. Now we only gotta pray they hold for you. Here's the key that'll see you inside the metal. 1 second. Chad, I had to turn on the AC. It just got so hot in here all of a sudden. Use diving bell key. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I never, like, anytime I get like 500, I'm pretty much just like spending that money, right? Sorry, I wish to depart. Please ready the bell for travel. I need a moment. Please unlock. No. No. Yeah, I got rid of her, but it snared her in something gnarly, I guess. Oh, this thing's gonna break, isn't it? It's gonna break. Bell's breaking. Bell's breaking.
You said subscribe.
Thank you.
Okay then.
That was the gift sub. Is it that easy? Objective updated. Reach the source of the black threads within the abyss. No, you hooker. Damn. I need to heal. I need to find a spot to heal. Yeah, I feel like it'd be pretty hard to not die, get all the way here and not die, but like once you're in here, I feel like that's got to be really fucking hard. I'm just saying, chat, if you see anyone that save and quit it out, brag about beating Silksong, make sure you call them on it. Number of attempts you did before getting here? That's fucking, this game's not easy. It's not an easy game. It's fun. arcane egg? I don't think we've seen one of those. Relic from the ancient past, highly prized by historical item collectors. All right. Oh, wrong one. Shit. I have the wrong thing on. Ooh, the healing is at a premium now, for sure. That's ominous. Let's try the other way. What's the other way? Slightly less ominous. Time to take you back to early game combat. Well, yeah, because like at the beginning of the game, you're getting your ass kicked. Then you get a little bit strong. Eliminate our desire. Void cleanses. Oh, I'm glad I did all that for lore. Lore that I completely understand. Yes, I will take that. Yeah, I need, is there like a Hollow Knight lore guy the way there is an Elden Ring lore guy? A Vadi Vidya? Moss bag?
It's Amelia.
Here you lie, Monarch, sunk so deep, yet you still cling to life. Would you let your hands be choked back just to protect her? Spider dear, what a delight to have you visit. It is so lonely here at the bottom of the world. I can't share your mirth, child. Your small rebellion above now causes this kingdom's collapse. Letting you live was my rebellion, Spider. I've denied my mother your silken strength. I've won. She can thrash and waste and know her pathetic broken child caused the mortal wound. Rejoice and let it all come down. I will not. I've already stood the sentinel in one dying land. That role I will never play again. While I live and possess the strength to resist this kingdom and the bugs within it shall not fall. What a marvelous specimen you are. You fight as you fight. Heedless, the world crumbles around you. Fairloom and her bugs will be crushed to dust. You still won't be vainly swinging your blade. There may still be a way to prevent that fate. I will claim the hidden power, the bloom that repels the dark. Those snails share some faultless snare in their callous use of the void. They shall help me now to seek its counter. I will return, child, when I bear the strength to die below. And cut this family free of your mother's grasp. Birth. Wes Abzulum. Isn't there a video game that just came out called that? Farsight. Yeah, the movement in this game is satisfying. A rune spell depicting void's given form. What's Farsight do? Hello. Daughter of the distant land, we who remain have waited long. Bind our strength to yours. If you like the movement in this game, you're gonna love Prince of Persia. I think playing this after Prince of Persia is really helpful to my general mental health. Silksong, fling the needle upward and launch to tremendous heights. Cool. Uppies. I didn't like Prince of Persia. Love Prince of Persia. I mean, I like it. It's how do I want to explain it? I like Prince of Persia. It controls like shit. Yeah, the jumping, there's a lot of things I do like about it. Cool. Okay. Yeah, it's the OG one. No. I'm playing Prince of Persia. Fucking MS-DOS, guys. You don't need to get worked up. But also, I don't like the Lost Crown either, so. That game you were about to defend, also don't like that one, so. Saves the Time was amazing. That Jake Gyllenhaal movie, though? Yeah. Yeah, the Jake Gyllenhaal movie could have been way better. Also, Jake Gyllenhaal is very white. Super duper white. You forgot that movie even existed? I mean, I liked Lost Crown. I didn't think it was that special. I will say Lost Crown has going for it. It's, you know what one I didn't like was Rogue Prince of Persia. I felt like I was actually really disappointed in that one, considering it was from the Dead Cells guys. His whiteness is very accurate to the original Apple version. I gotta say they put a little tint on him in They put a little tint on him in the SNES version. They fired the devs of Rogue Prince of Persia? Or they fired Lost Crown devs? Or both? I guess they couldn't fire the devs of Rogue because that's Dead Cell devs. I think the same way that like releasing the Lego Party and the Lego Voyagers games real close to each other, I don't think like releasing Rogue Prince of Persia and the other one at the same time was a good idea. Like they were released pretty close to each other, and I thought they looked pretty similar graphically. Didn't that game sell 1 million copies and they fired the devs? That's wild. You fucking whore. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a wild amount of number for a game like that, you know? Like... That's not what I wanted to do, fuck her! I'm an idiot. I'm not platforming well right now. Why am I not dead? I don't know where I am. Oh. Well, I think like I am tending to agree with this. I think you're like almost better off making a really bad game than a really good game. A really good game that's not as good as other games in this genre. Like it's good, but just like doesn't hit the way other games do. Oh, okay. This is so cool. Yeah, that was a good segment. For I will say, like, it doesn't have a lot. Like, you don't want a lot, but like the few like super on rails segments in this game have like slap. They're so good. Okay, back to there. And now we're back. I'm out of space. The docks are much deeper. Oh, I played the original Ori, but not the second. Is this DLC or is this a sequel? This is Silksong. Yeah, it's the sequel to Hollow Knight. It came out last month. Honestly, I am so jealous if you didn't hear about it. I am so jealous. Legitimately jealous. I've heard the Ori sequel is way better. I want to live, yeah. Take me to whatever rock you are under and move me in there. Oh ho, back from the depths with nary a scratch. It is that you fear? It is, and worse. Your snare has sunk the monarch deeper than I can safely descend. Cut Fairland Flea, I must plunge below the surface of that lake of liquid nothing. No shell survives submission in that void, old one. Not even yours. Now that aid, certainly, though aid may exist, the flower that resists the dark, you know of it? The Everbloom. We've heard the tale, but I've thought of it a myth. If it has ever sprouted on our lands, we would say we would surely have known. I would not seek in these lands. I need a powerful fold, blah, blah, blah. So you'd have us wrench open your soul to retrieve the fabled bloom?
Da, fenestra.
In the distant past, I knew the flower. My thread still holds its faint memory. If the Everbloom was grasped strongly enough within my silk, it could be made to manifest. You're asking for another spell of us to reveal the flower clearer, but to illuminate one of your kinds old memories so accurately that is not a thing for even us. Old one, you must give us a moment to converse. I can hear them talking. Come over, it's full of constant work though. Curtis, who? I think we're all just so jealous. Mostly Curtis, because I think we all are like, what else have you not had to know about, right? Like, sure, you missed out on this good thing, but with not being around the internet, like, what else do you have?
Nesvir?
I'm so jealous. Like, Curtis is gonna be like, wait, the government shut down? Wait, who got elected? The TV show got? Oh, sorry. It'll teach you how. Yeah, we're all a little jealous of you. Oh, na, na, na. Well, the original Pandemic isn't a legacy game, but I don't think anyone plays regular Pandemic at all anymore. Elegy of the Deep. Draw out memories of Fairloom's forgotten past. Share the locations. 3 will be needed to construct our spell and draw clear the memory in ourselves. Bring us the heart's old one, make him beat, fearsome final, see for yourself, forgotten strength of the land. Okay. Okay, so 2 of you are up there being douchebags, and 1 of you's way over here. Huh. This game never ends, no. Far in the far fields. Ah, you... No! You thieves! You dirty little thieves! Far fields. Now I'm really broke. I got dough if not my friends got dough, if not they friends got dough. They were robbing the homeless? You're not wrong. Hey, what?
It's from Rita. It's a fried piece of wing. I don't have time to make you anything.
You gave me 1 fried piece of wing with your bite taken out of it? I had to try it.
Sorry, I don't have time.
Love you. That's a good fucking chicken wing, honestly. It's a good fucking chicken wing. A really good fucking chicken wing she just brought me. She was testing for poison. Yeah, my wife doesn't want me to die. She wants me to live. Wait. I did never get this door. I know. Now I'm like, well, what is this fucking door? Now I'm coming back to this goddamn door, and I don't know what this door does. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I feel like I gotta go underneath to get this door. I think it's the only realistic option. Okay, just checking. Just checking. That door is one of the last things you found? I don't know. Where are we going? I feel like everything's gonna be really cool. I feel like the way we get inside everything from here on out is gonna be super fucking cool. Yeah, get him, guy. I think going this way is worth anything. Fuji Apple Ginger Red Bull, that's probably in Europe only. Yeah, I probably can't get that one. There's a lot of flavors that are Europe only. I have to go to Europe someday. God, I need to go to Europe someday. I would love to go to Europe someday. Honestly, I'm so poorly traveled. I'm not a well-traveled human. F1 for, I mean, F1 races are a lot cheaper in Europe too. Can I not break through this, bitch? Red Bull's doing an advent calendar in the US. For some reason, I bet we'll get one of those. I mean, the other option is we go down. We'll go up to Craw Lake and then come down. Hidden wall, just hit it 50 times. You'd be surprised how often that works in games, though. Also need to go to Japan. I just need to go place. I think in general, I just don't, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like trying to instill on my son that travel is very important, but I don't practice what I preach. I think every nerd's #1 place is Japan, right? But I will say the reasons I want to go to Japan now are definitely different than the reasons I used to want to go to Japan. Like as a kid, I wanted to go to Japan because I thought I could get video games earlier. Because they came out in Japan earlier than they did here. Now, yeah. Now it's because I just want to feel tall. We're gonna move on. We're all suffering conflict. Maybe next time you can act toward. Yeah, now the food, really. Now the food and the love hotels, clearly. I would need to go to Japan with someone who's been there before. Nobody wants to take me to Japan. Oh, I really thought I did something there. I really want to travel. I should go to North Carolina. The one person I know is there hasn't invited me, so. Actually, that's not true. I've been to their house. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm sorry I lied right there, chat. Old house. Old house is new. I heard his new one's got 3 water features. Yeah. I want to go to the Axolotl River in Mexico. I mean, I thought Speedrun Sessions was coming back, and I mean, I think it is next year, but But we'll see. No. No. I mean, to be fair, he's never met my kid either, and my kid's older. My kid's older. What's up? Oh, I mean, I was fine. That was a good chicken wing. What about international speedrun sessions? The big problem with doing international is I don't have, okay, so like I have a budget and my budget's pretty much like limited to like west of the Rockies, the way it works. So anytime I go anywhere else, I can't just pay for it myself. As far as like speedrun sessions and like Red Bull stuff goes. I can't be like, hey, take it out of this, you know? Yeah. Canada, same thing. Canada, it's even harder in Canada because then I got to go through Red Bull Canada. Red Bull Canada still owes me $3,000. Red Bull Canada owes me $3,000 from a pandemic online speedrun sessions. Who's the East Coast rep? I don't know. Follow the East Coast version of me instead. There's no other version of me at Red Bull. No, I didn't get to go to the golf tournament thing. We had too much wind in Reno, so I wasn't able to fly out. Bummer. Yeah, I'm pretty bummed about it, but part of life. Sounds like treason. I mean, nothing I can do. Okay. What the hell, man? Colors, every day I ask you not to spoil, dude. I'm just not sure what to do. Every day, Colors, every day. You come every day. You know I'm gonna yell at you. Every day I play this, I ask you not to spoil. I caught the highlights. I watched the last few innings, but that was it. Colors. I just asked you not to spoil, and you still spoil. Like, why? Why? I just said I don't want your spoilers, but you still do. I just asked. Like, literally, we just talked about it, and you still did it. Are you a child? I know, understand. Maybe ESL? American Sign Language? No, I meant that like why are we just being disrespectful? It's like when I ask my kid not to do something, he immediately is like, I'm about to do that fucking shit. He goes, oh yeah, I'm about to do that fucking shit. So I can ban them. Yeah. Okay. Okay. There's nothing in here. What are the goals now? Find wherever the fuck I'm supposed to be going. Now that he's spoiled for the day, it leaves chat. People don't ever want to get scolded by a streamer, dude. Unless they're trolling and want to get trolled back, they never want that. They're just like, I can't believe they got mad at me. I wasn't even doing anything. Don't kink shame you? Not. Have you got the Farfield thing? No, that's kind of what I'm trying to do now, like trying to come from the top instead of the bottom, but I can't figure out where I'm going at all. Colors tried to tell me, but what was spoiled? Luckily, nothing. Luckily, whatever he was trying to tell me, I didn't understand. You think more people think the Earth is flat now than in like Christopher Columbus times? I think so. Oh yeah, no, they didn't, because no one thought the Earth was flat in Christopher Columbus times, chat. Everyone knew it's round. Nobody thought that. That's like the biggest myth we got. Do they even think that back then? No. None of them thought that. I don't know if there's more dumb people now, but I think people are like more willing to be fooled. Like they're willing to accept their foolishness, or just willing to be blatantly wrong and stick their 10 toes in the ground. Because it helps the grift. Yeah, I think it helps the grift. Columbus thought the world was smaller than everyone else. Motherfucker gets so much credit for fucking up, dude. Who's the person in history that gets way more credit than they deserve? Yeah, I probably Edison. Probably. That probably is the right answer, honestly. Frayed rosary string. That probably is the right answer. You know who gets more shade? Napoleon. Motherfucker wasn't that short. He was the average height for that time. That's all English propaganda. Like literally, it's like actual propaganda. Yeah. It's like literal actual propaganda. Yeah, Thomas Edison basically made 900 curiosities and then claimed he made it all and had no team. Yeah, I'd say Napoleon gets the most unfair rap just because people are calling him short all the time. I think Henry Ford actually probably has a pretty fair rap. I actually think that's a pretty consistent, you know, piece of shit, but did modernize the work week and the assembly line. Yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah, Clay Marks, I think that's what I just said. No, I actually think he gets covered actually relatively fairly. Technically, that was before most companies were unionized. And other companies started to do it so they could get the same benefits. But whatever, I'm with you. What do I do here? What do I do? What do I do here? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I'm from Detroit. I trust my auto knowledge, my union knowledge. I'm a little union baby. You honestly don't know if I will find it? I don't know if you'll find it. Yeah, Colors, where are you? I needed you right now. This is your time. I just feel like it's got to be somewhere. Like, it's got to be something in here. I feel like I need to get through that door. Is that like a Nepo baby, but you actually work hard? My hot take is that most people that you know are Nepo babies work hard, and it's the people that are like Nepo babies at like CEO stuff that are the ones that don't. Like Brodie James had to work pretty fucking hard. The ones that are musicians, they still got to be able to sing. The ones that are actors still have to act. Paris Hilton? You mean the entrepreneur who started her own TV show and then became one of the world's foremost DJs instead of taking over and living off her parents? Could be worse. Could be worse. Yeah, the most famous Nepo babies are not the most egregious ones. Not even close. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. It'd be kind of funny if Kim Kardashian became a successful lawyer now. I think you'd probably have a pretty good advantage having a relative celebrity representing you. Hornet's a Nepo baby? I don't really know Hornet's family. Ironically, the goal as a parent is to make your kid a Nepo baby, is it not? Is that not part of the goal as a parent? Did I play Hollow Knight? Yes. Do I remember every... Chat, respectfully, I play like 9 million games a year. I remember very little story. My brain, the only story I get to really remember all the time, day to day, unless it's like something that's just like ungodly good and beats me over the head with it, is the stories my son tells me when he comes home from school. Does that make Hornet a Nepo baby though? I think that makes her a princess. Right? But I guess all prince and princesses are Nepo babies. Yeah, I don't know if she plays a prominent role in Hollow Nest politics. I'd argue Princess Leia is one of those Nepo babies that worked really hard. Not do anything. Kylo Ren's a Nepo baby, though. You think Kylo Ren gets into the fucking Jedi Academy if his dad wasn't best friends with? I see this like fucks up the jizz. What do we think about his interview about the movie he wanted to make? Who? I'm looking for that flea. That flea or this other thing. I'm looking for like another way into this upper right area. Now, I guess like the other way is like really high up and then we go around to the right, you know? Like we can go like from up here or something. Like from Fleetopia or something of that. Like that could be in theory. Like I'm not high enough and I'm just in the wrong area and I need to go like way down, you know? You seen the son of Clint Eastwood at a jazz festival? Don't know anything about him, but I think his name opens doors. I mean, the thing is like if you're an actor or you have, it doesn't matter who you are. If you have millions and millions and millions of dollars, right? And you can give your son enough access, your kids enough access to get in a door as a musician. I think though there's still like some amount of work and talent that they have to put in to go like another level, right? Like there's plenty of people that get record deals that don't go anywhere. I'm not saying you can't like get a huge leg up, but I'm just saying like at some point you are gonna have to be able to do something in those industries. More so than like if your dad's the CEO at Rocket Mortgage, I don't think you're gonna have to do as much. Oh shit, I thought I found it. I got all excited. I've already been up here. The less talent, the more money needed. But I don't think there's any amount of money that can like force people to like music. I think there's plenty to like get songs heard, but I don't think there's just like any amount of money that can just force people to like a song, like a music or like a movie. You gonna be chairman of the Rocket Mortgage Board? Claim the hunter's heart. I gotta go kill the hearts. You can, however, pay the best writers for songs and take credit. Yeah. But I mean, the best writers aren't necessarily giving you their best songs, though. They're saving them for people. But I mean, yeah, I guess that is true. That is true, but... You still got to be able to sing it. You still got to be able to perform. Da 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 da. My general thesis is not that money doesn't help do anything. My general thesis was CEO Nepo babies are worse than actor Nepo babies. They're more Nepo. That was my general thesis. The Nepo babies who go into daddy's business are more Nepo than the Nepo athletes. I would argue that Nepo athletes, the only thing really Nepo about them is their genetics. No politics. It's the first thing you say once you come in the stream. Access to trainers, yeah. But any rich person has access to trainers. Being Michael Jordan's son didn't give them good genes? What do you mean? They're tall. They're tall, and all three of them played college basketball. I think being Michael Jordan's son didn't give them good work ethic. Have you ever seen the one that dated Scott, that was on Traders and dated Scottie Pippen's ex-wife? If Michael Jordan was an attentive father, they probably would have all been in the league. I don't know what to do here. That's such a wild wrinkle. I know, isn't it? Scottie Pippen's ex-wife has just got a wild dating history, though. I don't know what to do here. The black stuff goes crazy when I play this song. So is it like, do I just need to find the black stuff? Beyonce's a big Housewives fan, so you're familiar with Larsa? Larsa Pippen's dating life is my favorite non-sports story. You gotta find a place that leads to the place I want. That I agree with. I'm definitely in there. I feel like it's okay. I feel like if I could figure out how to get that flea, I could figure out how to get where I want to go. But I can't figure out that fucking flea, dude. I cannot figure out how to get to that fucking flea. I know. Even with a hint, it took you a while. I wonder if I should come back to this one. I used to be a big EGM fan because they were just game coverage and not game spoilers. From GamePro? Oh, I always thought GamePro was like, I don't know what it was, but I didn't like their reviews. I always thought they gave like every game way too high reviews. Nintendo Power did too. EGM I always thought was like the best reviews. I thought they always had like 4 or 5 people on one game. They give you multiple numbers. they would tell you what the person who's reviewing it favorite genre was, which personally I think is like huge. You know what I mean? If someone's favorite genre is racing games and they're reviewing a fucking RPG, chances are they might not like it. Yeah, and then OneUp.com was cool, and Polygon was okay for a little bit. Now it's just all ass. Now it's just all fucking ass. You found this so fast after you Googled it? Now you can just watch the streamer play a game to see if you'll like it. Is that better? In the last 30 minutes, there was a moment I was really close to it. Awesome. Between this and Prince of Persia, I feel like I have been lost all goddamn day. Yeah, you've better. Listen, as someone that had, used to get covered from time to time by the journos, right? I found that usually what would happen is one news site would write about you, and then every other news site would write about the same thing. And usually, and only 50% of the time would anyone ever reach out to you to talk about it. And I would say of my 50% of the time that people actually reach out to talk about like anything that actually happened, Patrick Klepek or someone at Kotaku was the only one who ever reached out. Yep. That was it. But after Docker got sold, they stopped reaching out and then would just adjust once you said a tweet. I'm still gooning? Alright, I'm calling it. I'm exhausted. Klepek is like the last real game. Well, is he even a game journalist anymore? What does he do? I mean, is there any actual game journal? Like, do they exist? Does it exist? Right? Oh wow, Twitch has laid off a lot of people today. Oh wow. The fuck? Sorry, chat. I'm just like seeing about people I know at Twitch that I work directly with lose their jobs. This fucking sucks. Ugh. Part of Amazon layoffs. Yeah, I mean, Amazon's what? Third richest company in the world? You're not gonna get to first wasting money. $30K employees let go. You can see how Amazon would need to do layoffs. They're not making a lot of money. I know. It's not like every piece of everything that's bought is gone through Amazon. Every piece of everything ever. All right, I'm gonna call for today, chat. I love y'all very much. I very much appreciate getting to do this for a living. I don't take it for granted. Thank y'all. I really, really appreciate you. Let's raid. Let's raid Patty. Raid call. There you go, chat. I really love y'all. I really, really appreciate y'all. Go Black Curiosity if you can. No, I'm really grateful. Thank you guys so much for everything, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I will see you tomorrow.